New Orleans east. The only remedy is to stay indoors and keep your doors and windows closed.
And thankfully, both of these are small. When we zoom in on our visible satellite, neither is really apparent on satellite, so that is positive. But with a southerly wind, what few clouds we did see on satellite are coming in from the south, so the fires down a little feet would be moving back toward the city. The ones out in New Orleans east would be moving more up toward St. Tammany Parish. At the moment, though, bright sunshine, though off in the distance, you kind of see a little haze in the sky. 74 degrees our current temperature. Dew points are a little higher. The humidity is coming up thanks to that southerly wind, and with that increase in humidity continuing through the overnight, our lows tomorrow morning won't be as chilly. We were down to 51 degrees at the airport, and Slidell was down to 46 degrees. High temperature stayed below average, which is 80 degrees, but that too will begin to change. In the lower mid 70s outside at the moment, but the dew points are a little bit higher. Now, this is still a fairly dry air mass, but later on tonight and overnight, you'll start to feel maybe a little bit more of a damp feel as those dew point values continue to rise. And it looks like we'll probably peak with the dew points in the mid 60s, so that is not a muggy air mass by any means, but it will be a little bit more humid, and the southerly wind will continue until we see a front move through that'll come in for the weekend. This front does have some upper level support. Problem is, if you were hoping for another cool down, this one isn't bringing it. This one will just push, and really more than anything, the front will bring in a wind change, not really an air mass change. The colder air stays up to our north. So what this is going to do is bring in and reinforce drier air, but cooler air is staying to the north. And there does look to be a bit of a pattern shift with more upper ridging building in next week. And generally looking toward the end of the month, most of the colder air stays west or north of us. So kind of a rough outlook for maybe Halloween would probably be on the more mild to warm and maybe a little bit more humid. Now, it's possible we could see another front move through before the 31st, but the trend has been for us to stay on the warmer side. There is a bit of rainfall along this frontal boundary, but that is all well to the north. We're probably not going to get any rain from this front. We may squeeze out an isolated shower tomorrow, but generally speaking, I think our rain chance is less than 10%. So most of us will not see any rainfall Thursday, and then with the front itself on Friday, probably no fanfare. You won't even notice the difference. By late Saturday or late Friday and on into the weekend, I think we'll start to get into that drier air. So a very good feel air mass, just not quite as chilly as we had been the last couple of days. So we're starting to lose our fall feel, but still very nice as we head into the end of the week. A little bit more humid over the next couple of days, but then drier for the weekend. So outdoor plans this weekend really picture perfect. There won't have that chill to the air. We'll have the dry air in place, a lot of sunshine, highs lower 80s, winds starting to increase later in the week next week as the moisture comes back, and we will continue that warming trend through next week.
All right, thank you, Chris.